Turn up the sound, come on, you're the girl vocal in my cans, you know.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Pseudo, and today we're going to be going through some underwater weapons as well as doing our usual roaming thing. So hop in, hang out, feel free to chill, feel free to not, feel free to panic, because we're getting an underwater expansion. You get Cyberman Pseudo today. I'm using over-the-ear cans, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. But we're trying some stuff out. We'll see what works, see what doesn't. But yeah, I've got chat over here this time, so I'm looking at you guys. Welcome back. And yeah, if anyone found the sample skills set that I can't find online, let me know. I'd love to see where that landed. But we have a ton of announcements to go through. Super excited about this. YouTube's looking all right. Twitch is looking all right. Seem to be good. Hey, Shockify, what's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're excited for a possibility of land spears. Let's double check Twitch and then we can get this rolling. So if you didn't catch it, I did a little news blog update post thing as we do over the break concerning the teaser that we got and the really well-written blog post and the subsequent really well-written blog post on mmorpg.com, which I didn't actually do a video for, but you should go check out. It's definitely worth your time, worth looking into. So hopefully this works. Hopefully it is what it is. And yeah, let's put that there and we're good. Cool. All right, guys. Hopefully it looks good, sounds good, but we're going to be going through the underwater weapons tonight. Hopefully it's not too much of a task to ask people to imagine, because my tinfoil hat theory is that they're just going to give us facsimiles of the underwater skills on land. I know that's a little bit daunting to think, considering that Warrior actually has a decent underwater weapon in Spear. Harpoon gun is trash, but Spear is very good, so we shall see if that comes to pass. What are you? Do you want to fight? Heck yeah, Deadeye. Fight me. Right off the bat. It's gonna be fun. Oh, can I get him in combat? Can. Got him. Why am I targeted on the Invulnerable Supervisor video game? What is even going on? We just had like input buffers from 4 years ago. This guy's like, oh, I lived. And I can't. Up. There's one for the night, chat. There's one for the night. First Dragon Trigger failing for no reason. It's solid. It's good. People tell me I'm crazy, and I am, but Dragon Trigger should, like, work, you know? Ah, it's a Deadeye in World vs. World. Might as well be shouting at the sun. Oh, man. Good. This is good. Give us a chance to try some stuff out. See what layout works. Okay, Twitch is no longer... That one's lagging. I always check it in Firefox and Edge, and one or the other usually lags, but I think we're good. Chunk this down. No more encoding issues. All right. Streaming's hard, chat. All right, let's get this rolling. Equalizer's good. All right. What is over here killing my friends? Some kind of weird burst mirage thing. Warrior stealth when, am I right? I may actually have to take these off. They sound better, but like it's so hot here today. Oh my god. More realistically, it's so humid here today. Don't come to upstate New York, chat. Ridiculous. Yeah, we're starting a little bit early today, mostly because I was exhausted, but it'd be how it do. Get here and get into the Borderlands, get some roaming in before we have to look at all of the weapons in the world. But I'm super excited. This will actually motivate me to look at my underwater skills, which is something I never do. I gotta take these off 1 second, chat. I'm gonna just change up some sound set. The surefire way to get a fight in World vs. World is to open any kind of menu. What is this? Engineer? I'm in the wrong weapon set, but I guess I'll fight you. Any kind of menu at all. Nice. Sick. He's got a friend. See ya. Not in the wrong weapon set, I'm not gonna. Nice. Canceled there for no reason. That's good. Solid. See if I'm in. Okay. Targeted on the reef drake. Sick. If I was in the right weapon set, I would fight these guys. But I'm not taking that big a handicap. Oh, Bladesworn, why aren't you a real class? Oh, Jesus, are there more? Oh, buddy. Okay. He did. Jesus, really? 1500 range steel, I guess. Oh, this is ridiculous. I love it. Any day now. What is even going on with my computer? Like, that adjusted my sound? Huh. Well, music died and so did I, which is fair. Might have to check some Windows settings. Alrighty. There we go. We have fixed it. I gotta take these things off though, man. It's way too hot here for this. Hold, please. Alright. Let's get this. Chunk this down so we don't blow out anyone's ears. And 1 second, chat. No longer dying. Both in the game or in real life. Should be good. Yeah, hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you're enjoying the little bit of a teaser we got. Pretty stoked. Get some warrior nonsense going. Now we can try to go back and fight those guys. Now we have great weapons. Yeah, if you missed the recap article, really good interview by Josh Davis that they did. Really solid as far as the future of the game goes. They talk about how they restructured a lot of the actual like studio production pipelines and whatnot, and how it's going to affect like, you know, the work-life balance obviously, but actually will like more meaningfully to you as a user what we're going to get going forward and like how that's going to be affected. So should be good. And hopefully, one day, we'll get spears on land. But yeah, my 2 cents TLDR for how I think that will work is we will probably get analogs to the weapons that already exist on land in some form. So think warrior has like spear gun and spear, so the skills will be very similar if not identical. That's the only way I see them devoting significant like... Significance the wrong word. appropriate amounts of development budget to their sort of things, right? Because otherwise it's asking them to make like, 27 LE skills or something similar because of a two-handed weapon, a whole new two-handed weapon. So I think if they just translate a lot of the ones underwater, which in today's day and age aren't actually that overpowered. Spoiler alert, Revenant Trident is actually quite overpowered, but that's pretty much the only one. If they can like translate those in a one-to-one scenario, I think that would be amazing, right? And it'll actually get me to learn my underwater skills. Good. Here. See it? Yeah, a couple people are I probably newer have been asking like, how do you get started with Bladesworn? I'm like, don't. But, if you do want to play this trash can, which I understand the appeal of, clearly, it's playable. Oh, hello. Kind of weird expatter lag today. Ow. Where are my allies, man? The second outnumbered fight in as many minutes. 1, 2, and they're all thieves. They're all thieves or mesmers. This is so funny. Oh my god, it's like Thief Central today. This is funny. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, and then there's another one over here. And they were all like after me. None of them want to fight. Oh, that's great. Alright, let me catch this up. Cool. It's a great map for roaming on though. It's gonna be sick. Test out some stuff. I've been trying to look at different relics as well because I have a little bit of relic space on the shield or the strength defense build. So I was like looking into which ones might be okay as far as on elite skill use. And I like the idea of the Relic of the Nightmare. Same thing with I like the idea of the Relic of the Wizard's Tower. But I'm not a huge fan of giving up an entire relic slot just for that, So it is what it is. And we're going to stick with Relic of the Warrior, I guess, for now. And obviously slot in Relic of Speed as well. Quite good. Yeah, we'll be looking at the weapons in a sec. Wait for people to get here. Failing that, I'll just record a little thing tonight. Understand, it's quite hot. I probably don't want to be in a room with a bunch of computers and such. My hair, it looks good for the internet. That Willbender Soul Beast? Easier to fight than like Beef Mountain, right? What even are we right now? Sanctum of Rawl and what was it? Borealis Pass. Not even mag. It's just all thieves all the time forever. Labbing Bladesworn rotations on these poor guys. Rotations is generous. Yeah, I'm getting some input lag. We might restart Xpatter. Interesting. Okay. I can deal. If I know it's there, I can deal with it. That came out instantly. No, shouldn't bat. Land spear hype. If they give us harpoon gun, I'm gonna cry. I know spear's like too good for them to give it to us. So I really hope that it is just analogs of the underwater weapons that we already have, right? Because spear's good, like you pointed out. And there's some good weapons on other classes. Like Trident on Revenant's pretty just broken, right? If you didn't know, brief history of Revenant, chat. When they originally were going to make Revenant, it was not going to have weapon swap on land either. It was going to be more like Thief, where it had to manage its energy, and you sort of got to swap legends instead. That's where the trade-off was. And it only had one underwater weapon because of this, kind of like NG or Elementalist, and they added one way later. They added Trident, and Trident is just busted compared to all of the other underwater weapons that like exist across classes. It's not even close. It's like Ranger downstate compared to other things. It's so incredibly strong. So, yes, re-spoiler title for the thumbnail, Revenant's just the best. But, yeah, to be fair, Herald didn't work for a really long time underwater, but now it sort of does. It did work, and then it didn't work, and they turned it off and on when they were trying to fix it. Very true, Hayes. But Trident was, like, really cool because how it sort of worked was it gained... I believe it's the one where it gains affinity of whatever legend you have. So if you're like in Glint, it does more burning. If you're in Malix, it does more torment. But some of the Condi numbers on it are just like sick, nasty, broken. If you'll excuse my French, they're just crazy. So it is what it is. Maybe they'll tune those up or down. Can I be in the right weapon set one of these days when I fight somebody? Or is it never going to happen here? Thief. I will fight you, man. I just want to be in staff. Heck yeah. And he's playing inside the server. I can't tell if this is the Thief evade or if it's the Warrior one. Because one of them reflects projectiles. The other one I can go get fucked. What is even going on right now? Nice, that's 2 for Dragon Trigger failing for no reason. That's sick. So, it's a good name. You're right. So I was thinking like, okay, shared weapons could come from, like, if you were going to do underwater weapons on land, right? What are the steps development pipeline-wise for that, right? Well, the first step you would have to do would be develop the ability to use new weapons, but at weapon categories that already exist, right? So that's where you get a lot of the Soto shared weapon thing that you can sort of release that way. And then you can start putting, you know, looking at... Sorry, trying to fight this thief and, like, talk is ruining my brain. But then you can start looking at, like, okay, can we put, you know, a new category that already exists on land, right? Stuff like that. Which is probably what they did. So they're probably, like, shared weapons first. And then, you know... Ooh, fuck. That was good. It didn't remove the immobilize? Oh my god. Cleansing sigil, please. I have pressed Dragon Trigger 2 like 3 times now? Nah, you're not late. You were the first one here. Welcome back, Shaktify. Hopefully you're well. I missed my last 2, like, 20 range on Dragon Trigger 2 that they robbed from me so much. Oh my god. This is a video game. What the fuck was that interaction? It even used a charge of Gunsaber 4 and didn't do the animation. What? I have questions. I have so many questions. This video game. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I think honestly that they would just try to take the existing weapons and translate them to land, if anything. I don't think that they could get away with just doing one or one type, but maybe. But I think if they want to conserve, like, doing development budget, like doing this in any kind of development budget, ANET permitting way, they're going to have to actually think about, like, okay, what do we already have, which is functional underwater skills that can be translated to land a lot of the time, and what can we do with them? Because most of the underwater skills, I looked through it a little bit, were pretty functional, right? So it's, you know, aside from like float or sink or whatever, it is what it is. They'd have to translate that, and some of the animations they'd have to change up, but, you know, stuff like that. Because, like, the warrior sort of swimming through the air might be a little bit weird. Better than porting all the ground weapons to underwater. Don't put it past them. What's up? Guildies came through with a recent fractal cheese. I believe it. My guildies are quite resourceful as far as fractals go. Sorry, trying to read chat and fight thieves is, like, impossible. Put the chat back on the right side of my monitor and try weird things that throw me off. I hit him. It did no damage, and he's a thief. Video game, man. Welcome to the rest of the stream here, fighting this one thief. I'm just gonna auto attack him, literally till I lose or win. Player housing would be a thing. if they did it in an interesting way, because I meant to link it before the stream. Sorry, chat. I was reading the interview that they did with MMORPG.com. I was going to put it in the chat for people to read at their leisure. It's really good. It's kind of a follow-up. There's no really new information, so it doesn't deserve its own video. But it has like just more personal stuff about like Josh's perception of like developing Soto and what they can do better and whatnot. And he seems really excited for some new feature that they said, you know, he said a little bit in the retrospective blog will give players new ways to interact in meaningful ways in Guild Wars 2 for longer, sort of like the Wizard's Vault. And if he's putting it on the level of the Wizard's Vault, that's crazy, right? Because the Wizard's Vault was like the one good thing that I don't think anybody hates. Maybe some people do, daily people who had a bunch of alt accounts or something, don't know the secrets. This is the problem. I can get him low, and then it's just like, nah. I'm sure he feels the same way about me with Defiant Stance. I'm done with this. Me with Defiant Stance. Hey, KS. What's up? Hey, I don't have 200. I wanna hear that. I'm done fighting you, mister. You can kill me if you want. I'm so done with this. Slash cry. Let me live. Or let me die. Dude, it's hot AF, Sergio. It's so humid here. Not really even hot. It's just all of the heat and all of the water. If you want to like spar or duel with me, I definitely can, Shadow. I'm always down. It's easier in Armistice Bastion, though, or if you want to come to our guild hall, because they have, like, world versus world balance there. I don't know how I would do you in open world. But if you want to, you're asking how would you request somebody else, you just sort of bow at them, right? Slash bow. Yeah, we can get into it now that people, you know, I've achieved a regular start time. Sorry, I started a little early. I was messing with settings and stuff. But let's pull this up. Let's look at it. Jump into this a little bit here, chat. We will hide the face cam fun now. Mean is a feature to do it in open world. There was something like that in Dark Age of Camelot where you could like, and I know WoW has had it forever, right? Where you can just sort of jump in or like request a PvP zone or whatever, and there are just PvP zones. I don't think the rest of the community would really go for that, but I do think that it would be pretty good. What I think is more realistic for sort of a battleground. I can turn the face cam back on while I'm talking about this, and then we can get into underwater weapons. What I think is more realistic, Shadow, with the Guild Wars 2 community, with how it's based and how a lot of people really just PvE, right, is... Oh my god, I'm sweating like fuck, chat. Sorry. It's more realistic to have something like world versus world, like Armistice Bastion, especially because they already have the tech, and we talked about how they like develop their tech and then use it for other things. So have a neutral zone like Armistice Bastion that's a city or a borderland or whatever with stuff going on in it, and then you can choose to hop onto a team like red, blue, or green at certain like flagpoles, and then you can fight other people. But you also have the option of just like not doing that, because Guild Wars 2 is not really about that. Anyway, let's jump into this. I need to change one thing and we should be good. So this is kind of a fun exercise that I wanted to do with you guys. Just quickly look through these, because like I mentioned briefly, if you didn't know, the brief history of underwater weapons is Trident is broken on Revenant, because Revenant was only supposed to have one weapon. It got Spear, and then as soon as they added Trident, it got all these really cool custom interactions with like every other legend, but they're really, really good, right? So we shall see. I would be very reticent to think that they would port Spear's silhouette. So the debate in the community right now, right, is either they just port Spear, they just use like Spear, and everything gets Spear, or everything gets like a facsimile of its underwater weapon, right? And I'm in the second camp, because I actually think it would be less work and it would be more attuned to like what they do as far as development sort of cadence goes. So if we switch back to this, a lot of these skills, and we're not going to go through all of them, don't worry, but a lot of these would translate really well, and Captain Crepface also has a really good video on this, just talking about warrior, to actual land skills. Again, they just have to sort of change a lot of the floats or a lot of the weird swimming animations. And I think that's a lot more feasible than trying to make a whole bunch of new skills, say for, and I'm open to being wrong about this. I've been wrong about like every development turn they've taken, right? So it is what it is. But I don't think they're just going to do spear, because like look at elementalist, right? That would be a whole, 36 new skills for elementalist or something. It could be a special action key, no? That's possible. I hope it's not, because then what do you do for world versus world? I really think that would feel terribly. Yeah, rangers can get harpoon gun. Also, it's called harpoon gun, not spear gun, so who knows? This gives them room to make 3 new legendaries, which I was wondering, like, what are they going to do for the new legendaries, right, in the new expansion? New legendary aqua breather. There's a lot to be had here. So let's just look at like a couple, right? I won't cover the warrior ones because Captain Crapface already did, but we can definitely look at some of the others. But spoiler alert, spear is pretty good. Harpoon gun is pretty shit on warrior. I really hope they don't do that as well, Ocean Bat. Special action key for a 3rd weapon set. I mean, that would be a way to do it, but I would really hope they just actually take the development time and develop the tech, right? It's hard to be optimistic with ArenaNet. I get it. But if you look at these, a lot of these skills aren't that overpowered. Like, this is a 1200 range movement skill that's elite, sure, and it does 16 stacks of bleeding. That might need to get, toned down a little bit. But a lot of the other skills, just the auto attack, not that great. And in today's Guild Wars 2, say they were going to do this like 3 years ago, I would say a lot of these, especially Revenant Trident, which probably will need to get toned down a little bit, would need to get toned down because we weren't at like such a juiced version of the game that we are now. But in today's day and age, a lot of these are pretty balanced overall, especially considering the new weapons, right? I almost really like them a lot better because... Ooh, I don't even know what the Deadeye one does. Leading a weakness. Interesting. A lot of these would translate, I think, pretty well. They'd need to bring some of them up. Harpoon gun, not great on warrior. Engineer's harpoon gun could use a little of, but it's pretty unique. Stuff like that, I think they could definitely do. But we can talk about it. I'm going to fix my lighting so I'm not dying. Good. What do you guys think? I'm optimistic. I'm going to take the optimistic high road. I think there's plenty of time to dump on ANET if and when they don't, deliver on. I'll believe it when I see it. But I am in the camp that I want to be optimistic about this. I want to say they're going to do it right. Wow, look at this crowd. We're going to get just like facsimiles of what we have underwater, on land. And hopefully they'll balance some stuff. I think that's good. Revenant Trident notwithstanding, because it literally does like 36 stacks of burning with one button. I'll give them 25 bucks. I don't even think I pre-ordered Soto. I wouldn't pre-order anything. Like, never buy something based on the promise of future stuff. Whether it's a phone, whether it's a game, whatever it is, never do that. But, if the development's going well, if it's reviewing well, I'll give them 25 bucks on launch day. I probably won't give them more than that. I like that. No. Warrior Rifle's better than Harpoon Gun, Ocean Bat. I mean, let's not split hairs. They both suck, right? But, like, Warrior Rifle is actually better than Harpoon Gun. That's how bad it is. Oh. If for no other reason than the F1 is 1500 range. I do like the Harpoon Gun's F1, like in Berserk mode, which is like a burning shackle. Instead of being a daze, it immobilizes and does a stack of burning, which is like one stack of burning, who cares? But Immobilize is nice. Pre-order every Guild Wars 2 release, even the core game. That's bold. That's bold, Silhouette. Debatable, yeah. I'll just concede it and say Warrior rifles worse, mostly because it's a pretty, you know, apples and oranges debate. They're both pretty terrible, although apples and oranges aren't terrible, chat. I don't know. Mesmer Trident's the same. Doesn't Mesmer Trident have charges on one of its skills, Gremini? Like the clone generating skill has charges, no? Is that just bad still? At least it's pretty. 4 copies of the next X pack. I'm surprised you're not partnered yet, Silhouette. You make content that ANET actually might want to watch. I just run around complaining about my trash can all the time. Oh, it gave me an idea for a new animated emote. Not done a bingo card yet for next Tuesday. The crazy thing is it's on Tuesday, and then we're probably going to get more release news over the rest of the week, right, Sergio? Like, there's still a lot of gas left in this release of Soto to begin with, but if, you know, Gremini's secret hacks of checking the special tab are right, we're going to get this expansion sooner than later, right? Like, month and a half? Kind of crazy. You just fill out a form. You fill out a form, say, here's my channel. Give me free gems. I did it a bit way back when I originally started, and they didn't feel like it, which is fair because my literal first video was like complaining about Warrior, so critiquing Warrior. I don't think they actually have an automated check thing though, Silhouette. I think they do reviews every few years and kick a bunch of people out and add a bunch of people, unless they're like really big. Like Josh Strife Hayes got partnered, but he was like, I don't really care. Stuff like that. I just don't. I'd rather just not at this point. The only reason I'd want to be partnered is so I could transfer to you and see how my ping is. But yeah, what are your opinions on like your class's underwater weapon, Chad? I think Elementalist Trident I looked at, it's pretty balanced. Air actually has a bunch of unique utility to it, like you can port to the bubble. Really good interactions on water actually, because there's like a dash through healing thing that really should be this. Like this should be that, where you dash through people and heal them. The functionality is literally already in the game. I mean, that's what the special tab achievements say, right, Shadow? It could be longer than that, but we have 38 days remaining in this. And as Gremini likes to point out, that's usually when releases drop. So don't take my word for it, because I'm literally saying nothing, but that would be my guess. It would also give them time to do like a weapons beta if they were going to do like water weapons on land and such. I'm just more excited for the balance patch that's in like a month. I want my warrior weapons or changes now, darn it. Alright, Gremini, since you predicted the Mirage Mantle rework and the underwater updates, what are you saying? Which is it going to be? Is it going to be everything gets spear? Is it going to be a special action key? Or is it going to be everything gets, you know, their weapon they already have? What is going on? It's like a party. Party. I don't want to just sneak in and steal the hero's banner. What's going on? So confused. Oh, I can't. It's an enemy hero's banner. That's tragic. This man is a slubling. You're not happy they nerfed Hollow. I'm sorry. You got like a month to enjoy it though. And it's only in PvE, right? Classes will get one underwater weapon on land on release, and then a second one on a later patch. Oh, I can't wait for my useless harpoon gun. It seems crazy. That... As a warrior player, I want to say that's unfair because we got, like, cucked so hard with the shared weapons thing, right? Like, all of our shared weapons are useless because all of our offhands are terrible. And the one that they did give us a new skill for took them literally 9 months to make it even remotely usable. So I think that would be so unfair if they gave, like, elementalist 2 full new weapons on land. Like, 30... I mean, look who's the head of the development and the balance team, right? But, like, oh, that would hurt. I guess that would make sense, though. I mean, they already did so much work for LE Pistol. Like, that was so much of their development budget and everyone hated it. I guess I just hope it's good, right? Yeah, Warrior Spear will further negate Great Sword. Sorry, but I'm okay with that. Great Sword kind of just blows right now. Your vote, everything gets spear, but they all play different. Classes that rock underwater weapons aren't spear, get underwater spear, just land spear. Maybe. I'd be kind of sad if it's just spear, like, only. Because people have wanted underwater weapons on land, it's not just spear, right? What do you think they do, one weapon per expansion? You love LE Pistol? Well, there's one. Everything I hear about, like, I like it a lot too. I just don't play with it because I'm a warrior player, right? At least lately. It looks great on paper. Wait, do you only play PvE? It sounds like you only play PvE. I don't know. On paper, it looks really good for PvP as well. But I would definitely be in the camp of I would like everything to get shared weapons. I think that would, or like the ones they have. Even if Harpoon Gun is just awful, right? It's an option. It's there, technically. Some PvP going as well, chat. See how far I've decayed. It's a variety gaming night. I really hope it's not just spear on everything. That seems so lazy. Why do you guys hurt me? Oh. New weapons like halberd, flail, or two-handed mace. I like that. That won't make me buy the expansion. I don't know. Also, it's called Harpoon Gun, not Spear Gun. I had to, like, jam that into my brain earlier today. I never knew that. Played this game for 11 years. Oh, man. The more you know, right? Alright, we need a new utility here. I'm liking throw bolas, but it's not doing a lot of work against, like, that thief and stuff. I can't wait till tactics is relevant, but I can't use that yet. You know what? Let's just practice wall. Practice wall. You mean 3 weapons to land variants? NGs can only use Harpoon, but Ellie's can only use Trident. That's why I think it makes sense, Griminy. I mean, NG gets fucked again, I guess. That's kind of hard. That's true. NG needs two one-handed weapons, though. They don't need more two-handed weapons. Oh. I know so many NG players that are like, dude, we didn't want a short bow. We wanted something that made sense so we could customize with our other weapons. This is not that. Scythe skins, but no scythe weapons. At least we have the skins, right? I mean, Guild Wars 1 if you want scythe weapons. Go play Dervish. But considering all the thematic, like, theming with this new expansion seems to be pointing back to Guild Wars 1 stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more scythe skins at least. Yeah, but you get hammer. Hammer's like the same. It doesn't need to be like a great axe weapon category, right? If it just has great axe like skills. You can just like close your eyes and squint really hard. And I think that, isn't the ranged Guardian weapon underwater spear? So that's like kind of Paragon-ish. Right, Chaos? I could be wrong about that. Is Trident the ranged weapon for Guardian, did they reverse it? Let's look at this. Trident. Judgment. I'm going to get ambushed by something, ideally. Light Ball. This is a Trident. Damn it. Trident's the ranged one. Spear of Light. No, Spear is actually 600. This is what I wanted for Warrior to get if they ever got Spear on land, was like throwing spears of medium range, 600 to 900. 50. Guardian Privilege, they get too. Two ranged weapons. Throw a spear and pull your foe to burning them. Well, I know where they stole that from. We were both right. They were both ranged. And my Q popped. That's sick. Alright, to the relevant class chat. Spellbreaker time. You guys, I'm sure you did, but did you guys see that, like, all of the underwater precursors, like, quadruple billioned in price? I know someone with, like, 100 of one of the precursors, but he isn't gonna log in to, like, sell them. Very funny. They'll go down. Also, it'll just be in the guaranteed weapon thing. There's no way they only do spear. That would be the dumbest thing on God's green earth. They can't do that, chat. That would be so ridiculous. I'm even gonna move chat over here to yell at chat. They can't do that, chat. That would be so insane. It's gonna be that, now that I've said it. Everything gets gun saber. Too good. Oh my god. ANET things. Adding one new weapon. Hey, at least they have the tech if they do it right. As long as it's not on some kind of weird special action key. Also, did you know you can go out of your base on the side like this? Most of the maps have something like this, or at least the newer ones. In case you're getting spawn camped. Is a thing. Ooh, we dropping frames like a mother. Chat, you gotta tell me. Just in time for the PvP match, too. Sick. Let's try this. Try that. Try that. Okay. Give this a shot. Nope. Still doing it. I'll see how it goes. Apologies if this PvP match is the laggiest thing on Earth. Only for a few seconds. Yeah, I know, but it bothers me. It's like how I, like, have trouble reconciling the inability to not make clickbait, like, cards for my YouTube videos. Because I know it sells. I know you guys don't care, but people are idiots. I know what they click on. So, really hard every time. Hey, buddy. What's up? Alright, it was only a few seconds. You're not wrong. Shit. Dang, he got him. That was good. Sure. Yeah. Sick. don't need all 3 points, guys. It's okay. Really don't. Rate your clickbait 1 to 10. 11. I give it a cucumber out of 10. Oh, you mean like rate what your videos are as far as clickbait? Your titles are pretty clickbaity, but your thumbnails are pretty normal. So it's pretty average. My thumbnails are pretty clickbaity and my titles are pretty normal. Oh my god, my F1 is hitting things again. I wonder if they fixed it behind the scenes. Nice, stuck running into the wall, my favorite thing. We're short on that. Up on the channel. Bell. Team. Team. Bell. Team. God damn it. You step up your game. Yeah, you need to have it just completely unrelated, like pictures of Mr. Beast just screaming about Guild Wars 2. I'm sure he won't care or notice or sue you. What could go wrong? More optimistic music tonight, chat. More optimistic music tonight, chat. There we go. Gross. I just got double immobilized. Sick. Cool. Good talk. Get the fuck off my point. Very true. You just need, like, your mouth hanging open because humans are hardwired to see a smile as a threat gesture. So we immediately perk up whenever we see someone, like, open mouth smiling. And really hard contrast, like turn the contrast all the way up on your thumbnail silhouette and you're good. It also helps if you use like blue and orange or like yellow and red. Or red and green. Color theory, you know. Ow. Very rude. Ow. Not be here. Can like do anything? Oh, is this guy win trading? Sick. Win trading doesn't exist, chat, by the way. People tell me. Trading only exists. People don't actually play this game. That's fine. I'll take the bell. Ow. Thought it was in vengeance. I'm gonna have to do it. There we go. We need points more than we need to win this fight, and I can't stoke cancel this fucking weapon skill. Alright, fuck this. Fuck this, and fuck you. Oh my god. Almost dead. Out here, real quick. Let's fight. What? What is going on? Like spazzing out? No scythe? No scythe spaz out? What's going on in this video game? Oh. See. Imagine they only do spear on the classes that have it and then release nothing for anyone else. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Trailer armor is Rift Hunter armor. All the weight classes can wear. Oh, that's such a tease. Ocean Bat, are you serious? That's so mean. They know too. Like, they did it so gradually where the guy was like, you know, underwater and then on top of the water, so it should have changed your weapon, and then like went on to land. It's crazy. The good news, Silhouette, is hopefully satellite internet will catch up soon. And by catch up, I mean be affordable. Because if satellite internet can be actually affordable to a lot of the, you know, more remote or even less remote places that just don't have competition, that's one thing that we can hope for. Yeah, it's trash, dude. I get it. I had to pull down Monday's vid because I got 2 DMCAs, and it took me as much time to remove those and re-upload the video to get it up at 6 in the morning as it did to stream. So, I get it. It's awful. YouTube also really hates when you re-upload like the same video. So even if it's like, I don't know what it is, but it just like will really hurt your metrics. So every time I have to do that, it really hurts the channel. But hurts the channel is superfluous because I don't care. So just annoying to me as somebody who works in marketing. Kashima says, what's funny about the teaser is how the character holds it with one hand, so we might have a long-range melee to pair up with offhand. That, I mean, again, I've wanted, or even like a mid-range throne spear, right? Like that we talked about. I think that would be really cool for a lot of classes. I want to go find it after this match, maybe. One of the first things, I've talked about this a little bit, I think, on stream before, is one of the first things I ever wrote up for just like posting or like, you know, mental vomit on Reddit was like my idea for an elite spec if we ever got another one before Bladesworn was a thing, right? And I really wanted a weapons master for warrior where they would get a third weapon slot, and then their weapon swapping would just turn into like LE attunement, sort of like, you know, F2, F1, F3, and share it. So it was you know, this guy, this man. This man is good at Spellbreaker, by the way, chat. This has the same skin, too. Ow. my ally's gonna like do anything. There we go. We're playing Spellbreaker, dude. The class that's technically in this game. Oh, my ally died. I'm gonna go over here. My allies are just gonna come die at home. That's not really that helpful. What are you doing, Veteran of the Mists? And is facing quite well. A weird match, chat. Your plat supposed to lose match. Oh yeah, look at the score. Hey, I did my bit. Yeah, true warrior. Warrior, or the thing with warrior is Spellbreaker, Berserker, and Blitzhorn all feel like different versions of warrior with one more year of development work. Oh, he's a catalyst? That's a Weaver. Alright. This is your platinum match. Du jour. I pressed full counter. Alright, we were not supposed to win this one. Oh man. Team's already AFK, it's solid. I think it would be awesome if Warrior got another like weapon slot, but my idea for their elite spec weapon to sort of keep the flavor of Warrior as the weapons master, if they got weapons master as a specialization, was going to be like spear on land, right? But that wouldn't be really fair to everything else, so they could get like trident, you know, spear gun, whatever it is. But I think that would be awesome if they got like a third weapon slot or something like elementalist. I want to just go dual gamer more. Man is like the best Spellbreaker player in the game right now. I don't even want to play, it's like so one-sided. Dropping frames again, chat. Why? I just God hate me and everything I do. Kashima, this is why the face cam's got to go away for a bit, because I got to sort this shit out. But we'll see. See how we do. Because, like, Monday was fine. And, like, this shit, you know? I am in CC land. I live here now. Sick. Give me your sad Isaac face. How does fucking Weaver have so much stab, dude? Guess it's not Dervish. It might be Dervish with the new expansion. You can run a Dervish skin on the staff. But I get that. Guild Wars 1 had some sick like classes conceptually, from what I understand. How did that man like evade? Stomp, whatever. Fine. Game's pretty over. I'm gonna die. Damn. Hammer Weaver, dude. Check it out. Thing does damage. Wow, we didn't even get tranked. Can you tell they're supposed to lose matches in this game? Oh my god. Hey, Demosai. What's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you are enjoying the speculation machine that is Guild Wars 2 Expansion 5. Thankfully we don't have to wait for long, right? Because the reveal's on Tuesday. So we get all next week to like talk about stuff. Might even do like Tuesday, Thursday, right? See if we can break through this decay wall. That'd make more sense. Go with the news cycle, I guess. I don't know. Well, my idea for Weapons Master was like, you know, that mid-range spear, so like 600 or 900, right? Because they didn't have a mid-range and still don't really have a mid-range weapon. This is not a real weapon at the time. And then... Wizard's Vault, you okay? Okay, good. Good talk. And then failing that, they could like, you know, the spear already has a pull on it, so it would thematically fit, like, bring the enemy to you instead of you always having to go to the enemy, right? Stuff like that. So there's definitely room there. I would love just the warrior spear skills on land. I think that would be amazing. Because it has a block, it has 100 blades that can move, it has a thrown spear, and it has like this weird 1200 range dive thing. And it would give me a reason to actually run strength. Yeah, Silhouette, that's just like Reddit though, right? Where they're ultra doom for 3 days, and then ANET's like, but hey guys, land spears. That's all they had to do. People are just stupid. You learn this eventually. People are idiots. People will complain about horse armor while not having enough horse armor to buy in the cash shop. It's one of my favorite examples of how people are idiots from games history. It is funny though. I really didn't hate Soto. I just, you know, there's clearly pain points. Go fear me, chat. Something weird. And if they can pull something off like the Wizard's Vault again, that's like quality hype. A lot of other people commented and are speculating that the feature that people have been requesting is actually... It's not land spears on launch. It's going to be something more like a new raid wing on launch. Because it was like 5 years ago that the Key of Adashim came out, and that was the last raid wing. So that would be kind of crazy if there's no third map, but we get a raid wing on launch, right? So you'll have to carry me through that. Is that on PvE these days? See if the Wizard's Vault has fixed itself. Oh, it has. Sick. Fill the bar. It's literally not even like a mail you have to read. It's literally like fill the bar to read your mail. Hey, it would make sense. And they said it's a feature that people have been wanting for 5 years, and I'm pretty sure the first post on land spears is older than like 5 years, right? But we'll see. Who knows? Is what it is. Good carry. Sick. I've been looking at other, like, you know, I don't want to say small, but smaller, like, YouTube creators who might want to do collabs, and I kind of want to get, like, one of the good Chrono players, and there's a couple out there. I know you play a lot of Mesmer. I'm thinking about it hitting, like, you or Emmy.exe up or somebody like that to teach me how to play Chronomancer. Because I love Chronomancer conceptually. I just fucking hate playing it. So just be like, teach this build idiot how to play Chronomancer. Be a fun adventure. Oh, man. But I'm so psyched. Like, new relics. New weapons, and it's gonna be soon. Like, even just taking this year into consideration, it's gonna be soon in OTM, so pretty cool. Endgame players would be excited about endgame players would care a lot more about Wing 8 than a land spear. Yes and no, David. I think Wing 8 would have a lot more staying power as far as like keeping people in the game. If you know you're talking about hinting features and whatnot. So you're not wrong there. I'm not disagreeing. But I know a lot of people have been like, dude, fucking land spears win. It would be so funny if it's spear on every class. That would be so dumb. Why do I listen to you, chat? God damn it. I hadn't even thought of that. That would be so stupid. They can't do that. Somebody clip this so they can rub it in my face in 4 days. Oh my god. It will probably be legendary aqua breathers, right? It'll probably be the 3 new like if I had to guess, I would say the 3 new weapon types and legendary aqua breathers will be the new legendaries. It could also just be both. Yeah, I know, right? Why not both? Porque no los dos. Or some Spanish approximation. Emmy's the pro. Alright. Ignore that continuum split exists. Yeah, I forgot you don't even need continuum split anymore. Oh, man. There's a lot of really... we used to have a really good chronomancer player in the guild. He went by Bob, because, you know, pseudonyms on the internet. Grandmaster jewel crafting. Do we really need it, though, Sergio? What would you use Grandmaster jewel crafting to make? It was not good Spanish. I took a bunch of Spanish. I'm ashamed to say I took up to first university year of college, and I have forgotten most of it, especially superlatives. Scented jewelry. Oh, duh. Yeah, that's true. There you go. Don't expect anything. I like that attitude, Demosai. Oh, speaking of which, don't expect anything. It's almost racist for you, Kashima, considering where you live, or approximately where you live. I might stream Hades on Friday, guys. Friday or Sunday, or Sunday. So look out for that if that's something you're interested in. Hades 2. I've been playing it a lot, and I want to do some variety, but it'll probably just be on Twitch, so don't... All yo YouTube folks, don't fret. It won't mess with your precious algorithm and the audience flavor. But I really enjoy the game, and it's really, really fun. Hades is sick. Hades 2 is sick. Fear not, there are very little spoilers. Gonna be... So I'm gonna read this. I know this is a joke, but it's a funny joke, so I'm gonna read it, but because he's right. It's going to be the legendary Diggle where they take away sigil flexibility and release the same effect over 3 updates. Hashtag hype. That didn't happen, Silhouette. I don't know what you're talking about. To be fair, a lot of the newer relics, like the last release, had effects or have effects that old runes didn't. But yeah, I get you. I get you, joke man with jokes. Can escort your Doliac. I'm killing this thing now because it's chasing me. I just want my trash can bag, man. I would, no joke, probably pay ArenaNet whatever developer salary is now. Intro salary $60,000, $70,000. I would probably pay them $70,000, like, to just have Bladesworn back. I'm not even joking about that. Oh, man. What other classes are like... I've heard a lot of people compare Bladesworn to Catalyst, where it's like functional, but it's not really fun. So... Yeah, I think they could do with a couple reworks, honestly. If people want Catalyst rework, I don't know what Catalyst could do, though. I think it's solid, right? Like, at least its skills work. They're just AoEs that go on the ground, but they work, right? I mean, you're objectively going to get more content out of even the Legendary Relic right now, Silhouette, right? Because we're going to have to actually play the game to unlock all the new relics. So it's just content, but, you know, with a delay on it. Content TM. Soon. Soon content. I don't even know if they need to change all the float animations. Tragic. I was playing the video game. Get to play the video game, chat. Alright, time to play the video game, chat. What is this, pocket firebrand and a ranger? Sick. What could go wrong? How did I miss? Don't worry about it, chat. It's fine. Everything is under control. One of these days, I'll land a CC. Bro, I'll kill you again. I don't care. Nice, Dragon Trigger fucked up there. Sick. Killed him twice. What's up, guy? He gave up. Was that 3 people? You'd pay them to delete Bladesworn? Yeah, let's see. I'd pay them to fix it, and you can pay them to delete it, and then they can just use the development money for something useful that people care about, right, David? I'd be okay with that. That was fun. See, I'm not always a trash can. You just hope the contents get released in full and you're not sectioned out. Well, it is getting sectioned out, so, you know, there's that. They've already said that they're doing 2 different, they're releasing the map in part 2 and 3, which I do think is, like, healthier for the game. So we'll see. Yeah, I heard that was a video game that people play. That's V Rising. Have you successfully cosplayed all the vampires yet? Why did I not get quickness? Sure. In fact, these things have magnetic aura, which makes them suck to fight. Their class with projectiles you can't switch off. Nobody's in the guild. You didn't beat me up yet, guy. Gonna be great. Gonna teach me how to play Chronomancer without Continuum Split. Put words in his mouth real quick. We're hanging out, we're talking about underwater weapons. We're having the debate of, is it gonna be just land spears for everybody, or is it gonna be like, you know, I think what the most realistic thing is they just take the existing weapons and port them onto land, right? Like they already developed this shared weapon technology, sort of. And if you look at development, even in like things like King of Fighters and stuff like that, Tekken, 3D fighting games, they have to like develop Tekken stages. So I think matching the whole water level can be at any part of the map thing that they used a little bit in Soto. That's where we get an underwater expansion. Using the whole shared weapons thing tech, hopefully they can translate that to like, you know, just giving us the weapons we already have but on land. We'll see. It's 2 maps, yeah, and then 50-50, but the 50-50 comes in like release 2 and 3, and that's kind of why it would make more sense that we're getting a raid wing release on launch, right? Because that kind of counts as a map. And if it's Mersat based, spoilers, I guess, that makes a lot of sense. So we shall see. Yeah, I think they would just port the existing skills to land, but you know, this is ANET. They could have spent a whole bunch of development time for something useless. We'll see. I also just think it would feel really bad if it's like only spear or only trident, right? I guess it clearly can't be only trident, so only spear, you know? I don't know. I guess we'll find out on Tuesday. Maybe let's just call it now, chat. I will stream my first stream date next week, barring any kind of medical thing, will be Tuesday, so we can talk about the announcement and whatnot. Instead of Monday, we'll move Monday to Tuesday and Tuesday to question mark, or Wednesday to question mark. Hey, we'll just do all week, chat. 5 a.m. PST. I think I'm working. No, I was mostly joking. I can play Chronomancer, I just don't enjoy it. I see the people with passion for Chronomancer and Mesmer. I'm like, damn, I remember playing Mirage. I remember trying to play Chronomancer and failing. I want that joy. I want that joy in my life. I want the joy of having functional skills that don't run into walls. I don't even know what I would do if they gave Warrior like functional movement skills. Probably just cry for like 3 days. What? Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh. The fuck was that? Oh man. Yeah, I knew it used to be a lot harder. That's why I was like really impressed with the one dude in our guild that could play it. He was really good and really talented, and he would like carry on raids. Sick. Sick. What the fuck are these matches, dude? What color are we? Somebody tell me. I literally don't know. Means to die faster. Why didn't you rally? Why didn't you rally? Chrono has all the setups because it has the freaking days mantra, right? I think we're blue. I think that's good. Huh? Cool. You sit the fuck down? Thank you. Christ. Hey, Maddie. What's up? How are you enjoying the hype machine that is their ANET blog posting? Ow. I love staff, except for the 3. Case in point. There are 2 chronomancers here. Oh, there's 2. Right, that makes more sense. Just like AFK or what? Change GS2. I don't have a great sword. Oh, you're talking about mesmer. Like, what is going on with that? Our guardians win trading. Also, I wonder if Hollywood Undead is going to DMCA me for this song. Over under, chat. Place your bets. Whenever I play PvP. God damn. Don't know where to help. He's all dead everywhere. In duel, you can get away with mirror blade buff to yourself. Crash shadow combo in PvP. Yeah, it makes sense. You kind of can just get away with what you can get away with. Right, video game. Sure. Guys win trading really hard. Flag there. Heck yeah. The fuck? Dude, I don't think my team could suck harder. Impressive. I've said that I'm gonna die. Sorry. Yeah, me too, dude. Leave. Oh. God. Oh. What even is this? Fucking staff tempest? Jesus. This is so over. Oh my god. Too bad. It started off as a really good match. It was... Sneb commented on the Rainblaying one. Has Snebzor, did he sell you or has he bought stuff? I don't keep up with all the like drama and stuff, so I'm not aware if people are evil or bad or good. I don't have time for drama anymore, man. Does he sell? Is he one of the selling tournament people? Be my like first death, right? The first death this match. It's amazing. We have decayed, undecayed enough. Nope, still got a bunch of decay. Goddamn. Alright, ArenaNet. Alright. This is about Warrior. Warrior changes aren't drama anymore, guys. Just funny. Yeah, that's like when Syndriner raided me the other day. I googled it, and the first thing that came up was like, Syndriner sells a tournament, but that was 6 years ago. So I doubt anybody who's just raiding small streamers has any kind of bad attitude still. Even if he is selling tournaments, like, do I care? Like, what do I care? I don't know. That stuff's weird to me. Oh, he heads the raid training Discord. That's where he ended up. I thought he was a PvP player. Huh. Snebzor. Might be a different Sneb. Yeah, I always send people over to the... And PSA, if you're listening, if you're looking for a raid group, like, we have a lot of pickup groups in the guild, but we don't... Like, the few statics we have are usually really full because they've been doing it for literal years. So if you're looking for just to get into raiding, the Raid Academy Discord is, like, the best that I've found. It's really solid. Oh, it's 10:30. I feel like it's so much later. Might be a shorter stream. I'm so hot today. It's like 1,000,000 degrees humidity. 1,000,000% humidity? There we go. But I'm stoked for underwater weapons. Especially if they are in any way representative of what they already are underwater. I think that would be probably the best way they could do it. But I'll probably be wrong. So it is what it is. We'll find out Tuesday, I suppose. I'd also be really interested if they take the Heretic and what's the other one, Tyrant stats and put them in PvE for the new expansion. We didn't get any new stats with Soto, which was kind of a bummer for me from a build perspective. I don't think they'll give us new stats. I think they're really cagey about that. But I always really like when they do, especially considering what Ritualist was supposed to be. If you go back and look at like End of Dragon's launch, at what the chunks of amber resin or whatever you got from Necromancer Wilds were, it was something insane. It was all offensive. It was like power, precision. No, it wasn't even precision. It was like power, concentration, expertise, and either precision or ferocity. It was like insane. It was all offensive. That's Zealot stats? Zealot's is one of the first. Heretic equals Zealot? Yeah, Heretic actually is similar to Zealot. Or Zealot. I used to call them Zealots because of StarCraft. And I was tiny and young and didn't know how to pronounce words, and I still don't. And I'm still tiny, but I'm not young anymore, so we fixed one of those things. Spear this worm. Check it out. Jeremy's a good skill. My warrior lady like going ham. Dang, it didn't even get to burrow. Hoods weren't so good. You steer back when you click skills. Good times. Because you were blissfully ignorant. I really want Tyrant though. I've always wanted Tyrant in this game. Maybe it'll be less strong than I think it is, but honestly, if I was going to pick stats that I thought they would put in PvP, I would not have picked that, because Tyrant seems absurd. So, we'll see how Condi meta, when Condi meta evolves, or if it evolves. All I know is I have a Mirage build I'm pretty stoked to play. Also, I was, speaking of relics, a little bit ago, I was trying out a bunch of the, like, on elite skill relics. I mentioned this very start of the stream, and a lot of them are really interesting, and they have really beautiful animations, but they're kind of crap. Like, the Dagda one fires a projectile that's 1200 range and dazes and does damage and blinds and does weakness. It's only one target. But even if you have a thing targeted, it will still target the closest thing to you, and it's just like this weird, awkward laser. Some of them, like Wizard's Tower and Nightmare, are a little bit more interesting, because Wizard's Tower does like a pull, and it has a very brief projectile reflect. It's longer in PvE. And Nightmare does like a fear pulse that looks really cool, but again, it's a whole relic slot for just like one hit on your elite skill, and maybe that's worth it, I don't know. But the relics themselves have 30-second cooldowns, even with alacrity, that's still a lot. Maybe when they realize the Blade Sworn is broken and just buff tactical reload again for no reason, I'll try it out. That'll be sick. But I'm actually really excited to try Signet of Stamina on a build. That's going to be instacast. What do you think, Guy? Over under, are they going to put an idiotic cooldown, internal cooldown on Martial Cadence? Or no? What do you think? Really hope they don't. This is also ANET. So who knows? Because even if they put a cooldown on it, it still can trigger twice within whatever span, right? Because it's still going to auto-generate every 10 seconds. At least according to their notes, so... yeah. Oh, come on, man. I need to decline my match and, like... Alright, Firestalker, get him. Firestalker's not getting him. Firestalker lived longer than that thief, chat. Well, that was an interesting interaction I just had in World vs. World. Oh, man. Got like a 3-minute timeout here. Look at, supposed to have a 3-minute timeout. That was weird. Was that 3 minutes? Jeez. Look at weapons more. I still think Trident's just like the busted one for Revenant. Look at this chat. Queue up here. Yeah, the Trident skills all inherit like whatever legend they're emulating. So again, this hits 8 times, does burning 8 times, kinda good. People gonna find out real quick that Trident Revenant is a little bit super good. Yeah, this is the one. Literally 22 stacks of burning. People thought I was kidding. Like, oh no, it's a 50% chance. My bad. Chance on hit, 50% chance to do this condition. Oh man, It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. Oh, if I minimize it, it goes away. We're learning today, chat. Learning how to stream. What did martial cadence do again? Right now, it gives quickness in PvP and World versus World, and stability in PvE, which is also going to be a problem. It's the Grandmaster. Whenever you expand Soldier's Focus, and Soldier's Focus only comes up every 10 seconds, right? And in order, it's on burst skill, but worse, right? Because you actually have an internal cooldown for it. However, now they're changing it to refresh Soldier's, like the whole buff, like everything on it, whenever you weapon swap, because they're billing it as a support, support trait. And if I had to put my, dev hat on, I would think that Cal is trying to, in quotes, lead into that offensive support theme for Warrior. It competes with the shout trait, but you don't take that in support Warrior anyway, whatever. The problem with this, of course, is that the stability duration in PvE is way too high, and they made it stability so that it would be functionally useless there, because, Bladesworn does alacrity, so core Warrior can't do quickness. However, if it's still stability in PvE, that's just 100% stability uptime in your group. Just without basically any boon duration. So, shrug. So it's new renewed focus. No, it's not renewed focus. It just, like, at most it's giving you protection. It's giving you a bunch of buffs basically every time it comes off cooldown. Renewed focus is the Guardian elite that refreshes all your skills. For all your F skills. It doesn't actually refresh anything. The most it does is give you, like, protection, heal for 1,000. It's actually Monday's trivia question. And give you some might. Give you some quickness and might. So, I really hope they don't put some kind of idiotic internal cooldown on it. They just make the boon duration really low. Because what's really interesting is they only talked about the World versus World and PvP numbers, and they said, 1.5 of quickness in World versus World and 2 seconds in PvP, which is fair because, everything's running Selly Berserker anyway. But they didn't mention stability or PvE at all, and I think probably the healthier thing to do with it would be to make it do Vigor in PvE instead of Stab, and then, like, keep the numbers they showed off without giving it an internal cooldown, so you could run it with things like Relic of the Warrior. We will see. No, get out of my chat. I got trying to ban people. Whenever you open any kind of dialogue in this game or anything else, you get jumped by somebody. I apologize, chat. Stop spamming my chat, damn it. I should just be like, spam bots, I'm not monetized, I'm never monetizing my crap. Tell them to F off. We're still queued for PvP, oh my god. Literally forever. There we go. I like that the top thing you can report people for is terrorism. Amazing to me. Is there a lot of terrorism on Twitch? Weird. I mean, it adds a new playstyle in that, at least for Bladesworn, you could already do this, but it's a little bit more exciting because, Bladesworn has the forced weapon swap thing. You get, like, quickness to, roll through your gun saber skills a little bit better, but that's about it, yeah. It's kind of cool if you try it in the game right now, because it already gives quickness on burst skill. I've been trying to think of not only what playstyles they could add to Warrior, but what they would actually, like, be comfortable with adding to Warrior. And I don't know. I don't really know what traits... Because I was right about the height and focus thing, refreshing your burst skill being there for support as a support trait. because there's no visual indicator for your opponent, and now it also adds outgoing healing whenever you hit with a burst skill. So it's literally just there so you can spam like staff F1s, right? Even if it does technically work on Spellbreaker and whatnot. So, I don't know. Weird. I'd like Daring Dragon back. Like some kind of Condi Blade Swarm. Like some kind of weird long-range Berserker, actually. I think that would be neat. Yeah, I still run an Aggressive Onslaught. I think it's pretty sick. You obviously don't have Unyielding Dragon anymore. No, it's a good playstyle. Like, you know, you land the... You use Dragon Slash. I'm basically playing, like, my current Bladesworn build guy plays like your old one did. You just don't have the CC on Dragon Slash anymore. You have enough CC on the, like, Staff and the Bull's Charge and the Gunsaber 3, because they all come off cooldown really quickly because of the Alacrity. But again, that's promoting Spam Sworn, and I know you're not a fan. I'm not really a fan either. I just play with what I got. I had the unblockable buff before. Guess I didn't. Sick. This is supposed to win match, chat. Weird staff hammer revenant. Okay. Here. Sick. What is even this match? How did I get feared? The better question. He tagged it. He didn't tag it. Here. Ow. He does have a 3 cap, he's correct. Oh, I thought I had the block up. Well, that was a failed engagement. Deselect anything? Sick. Nice. Okay, get some points, chat. The thing. Oh, it's Gamer again. Neat. And it's playing the video game. Nice. Day's making me walk in one direction as it does. Interesting match, chat. What song is playing? It's a Eurobeat remix of You're Gonna Go Far Kid. I will have a song ticker soon, TM. But if you look up Turbo and You're Gonna Go Far Kid on YouTube, it should come up. Turbo makes a lot of Eurobeat remixes. Pretty good. Not be here. Everywhere I go, we lose a fight. Everywhere I'm not, said that wrong. Freudian slip, but for real, it's like an issue. Why is my whole team dead again? Oh my god. It had either one or two idiots chasing me this entire match. Very interesting video game we've been playing. Rude. Rude. I type an unhappy face to him. Closer. The other match I was fighting him. My team had won like a fight the entire match, but it is what it is. 3 people? 3 people. One more to get rid of decay. The video game chat. The MMR system in this game is like so punishing if you don't play for a while. Expected to carry so hard because like the MMR you're actually at is a ridiculous lie. Is what it is though. Can't do much about it. I just want more people playing PvP. That's like, I've been trying to think of like, aside from, because if you host a PvP event, like if I was like, oh, I'll take my 20,000 gold or whatever and just host a PvP event, you're just gonna get the people that already play PvP. So, aside from just streaming and turning people, or telling people to turn their chat off and just like play what you want and enjoy it, I've been trying to think of how I could do my part to help get newer people into PvP and such. And I don't really know. Like, I'm definitely open to suggestions on that one because I always tell people like, hey, don't be intimidated. Just play what you want, find a build you're comfortable with. But it's, it's easier said than done. Like, I'm still pretty shit at PvP myself, and like I was really, really bad for a really long time. So it's not so much about being bad, it's just being comfortable with wherever you're at skill-wise, you know what I mean? And I've been trying to figure out better ways to convey that to people, so... Not really sure. World vs. World is a good transition point, definitely. I wish they'd put Armistice Bastion in his base content. I think that would have done a lot to help ease people into the tumultuous shark-infested waters that is PvP. Can't spell therapy without rap. Thank you, team chat. It's true. It's funny. I don't want to make people do anything. I'm just... I didn't know I would enjoy PvP. Guy. Until I tried it, and I was like, oh, all the build crafting is here. You can't make people do anything. Especially with video games, I wouldn't want to. I'm just trying to think of what I would have wanted as somebody who didn't know they would have been interested in PvP, right? Guild tournaments we could definitely do. That's a place where you can be comfortable. Now that we've got more people in the guild for like roaming and stuff. Definitely do stuff like that and make arenas. Yeah, I know you know what I mean. Clarifying for the audience. Ooh, an ally. Will help me take the shrine. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Somebody needs to come towel me off. It is so hot here. It's gonna be one of them Team USA matches. No one's readying up. Alright, Naru, where are you? No gamers out there. It's gonna be a not match. Yeah, nobody readies up match. Either way, I'm excited to see what we get as far as weapons go. And imagine, so here's another thing. Imagine the backlash if it's not underwater weapons on land, right? Especially after people were so pissed for Soto for so long. Like... People would be so mad. Oh my god. I think we're in like one of them bugged queues here. Match is about to begin. That seems suspect and wrong. I don't want to lose my food. People would be so mad if it's like, JK lol. Staff's underwater. This man auto-attacking this thing to death. I'll also auto-attack it to death. Good. Good. There's our Q. Alrighty. Dang, that was eerily fast. Let's do Ginge the minion. Let's practice the new map. Oh my god, my eyeballs. Free therapy? What do you think this is, Sergio? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, free therapy for people who want to try PvP. It's not a bad idea. I dig it. You want into the guild yet, by the way? You already got a sixth guild slot, Mr. Popular. There was somebody else who wanted to join. I got Chaos the other night. I think Alisoni, but she hasn't been around. Getting all the dudes and dudettes. It's gonna be great. Am I fighting Gamer again? Let's see. No. Amazing. Spellbreaker has made me, I feel like, anyway, at least more attuned to how warrior fundamentals are supposed to be worked with like damage setups and whatnot. And while I would like other forms of warrior to exist than that, like Condi Berserker, you know, Dragon / Bladesworn or something, I think it's good. And I encourage people out there to try to find the one class that'll like teach you about, you know, just standstill mechanics. Help about learning the joys of fighting other players. That's what I always tell people. Just turn your chat off. You know? Oh, there's like a terrifying... There's one of those spiders that looks like it's like not a spider, but it's gonna jump at you on my wall. I'm a little scared, chat. If I die, you know who to blame. It was ArenaNet. They hired the spider. Yeah. A lot of people, you know, this game is very unique. Sea Monster said it a lot, right? Where this game doesn't really translate to or from any other game, and it has really good combat for an MMO, but it still isn't really similar to a lot of other things, at least in my experience. So when you try another game from this, or when, you know, you try to pick other skills, they don't really translate that well from other games, right? Coming to fight me. Oh, sick. Axe Thief. Sick. Our weapon swap button forever ago. Oh, sick. Bye. What just hit me? I wonder if you decay if you're just like meant to carry matches forever. Must be it. Oh, we're blue, we're winning. Alright, whatever. I'll chase this one Reaper. What a good idea. You guys do that. I'm gonna not. That's a fair point, guy. Now that I die from looking at chat, but yeah, they feel like they're gonna drag the team down or whoever you're playing with. So you just gotta make them comfortable. Like, not make them comfortable, but like get them to a point where they can be comfortable playing the game mode. That's true. It's true. You gotta treat the feeling, as they say in marketing. I could get an alt account. Maybe people would feel more comfortable if they were like, you know, playing on an alt account or something like that. I didn't know people actually played the game in silver. That's not a joke. I really didn't. I assumed it was just all gold. I didn't think there were this many people playing PvP. Fight a Reaper. Not as a spellbreaker. That is not happening. Just catalyst this fair arena net. Weaver. It's the hammer weaver. It's that hammer weaver thing. Where's my cursor? Oh. Busy clicking OBS buttons, I guess. Ow. Like, did my controller disconnect? What's going on here? Okay. Sick. Thief ran far and died. Awesome. Team's dead at mid. Jesus, guys, come on. I like to just blame my team, but these matches have not been fair. Yeah, well, what can you do? Okay, class your first task. Win acceptance. Win trading. That's okay. Bots. That's okay. Bad matchmaking. That's okay. Nonsense and unfairness. That's okay. Beginning of your first season. Yeah. Or session. That's very true. I like that, Sergio. I might copy paste that. It's pretty sick. Like make them take an oath or something. Been fewer bots since the guy that made the bot program literally had to discontinue it because he wasn't making enough money. It was very funny. Normal kind of match where I just go do like get a pseudo pull-ups cam. Wow, I have been mashing my stun break, dog. That was amazing. That was amazing. My stun break that gives me stability and moves me and removes immobilize. That was crazy. I was like mashing it. I need to know what the thief axe skills do. One of them's got to be an interrupt, the number of times I get interrupted by axe thief. I want to pull this up. Is it just the steel? Is it like Valen's the first build that everybody's running? I need to play Thief more so I understand it. Somebody offered in the comments, if you can tell me when you catch this VOD, how the F I just get erased like that and perma-stun, that would be appreciated. That one immobilizes, that makes sense. Okay, mobilize. None of these are interrupts. It's gotta be the steel and then like refreshing it on Deadeye, right? With Mercy. Yeah, the untelegraphed steel thing. Lessons were most basic tasks. Turn off double tap to evade. My friend actually played with double tap to evade and he was like better than I was, which is crazy, but yeah, I know what you mean. And moving with your mouse. Read your skills. Read your skills is a big ask. I am saving this thing Sergio wrote. That's too funny. Oh, man. I want to at least shake off my decay, man. I want like one normal PvP match before we call it here tonight. I didn't know that PvP matches would be so like one-sided if you didn't play for a while. Maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. I want a 1v1 league in this game so bad, even if it doesn't give rewards. I just like to practice fighting people. Honestly, it would probably be pretty healthy for the game, too. Like, if it gave no rewards and it was just, like, who gets top. Silhouette plays double tap to evade. Yeah, some people do. Very, very skilled players. There's clowns like me that play with an Xbox controller, right? It's weird that it's on by default, though. That's another one that I was like... When they changed the WASD thing, that kind of made sense. But the double tap to evade thing being on by default, I think is kind of weird. No, it's not so you can just play with a mouse, because you can click your skill bar to evade. I don't know. I don't know why that is. I'm trying to think of other weird... Free camera's not on by default, and by free camera I mean just like it won't snap back automatically. Like, you know. You can just like look around. There's definitely some settings that you need to turn on to make it work with like mobile or controller or whatever, but those are more exceptions than anything else to the rule. This push. Auto select. I'm also really stoked about if we are actually getting spears on land. The posture with which you hold the spear doesn't look really awful. Because one of my biggest complaints is like, this is a burly Norn woman. And like how you carry the scythe looks okay. The staff looks okay. This looks like shit. Like the droopy greatsword thing. This lady is more jacked than I will ever be in this game. Probably fucking lifts, you know, benches 400 on a bad day. There is no reason you should be drooping a greatsword in a fantasy game. Ain't it? That is sexist. And I think it's like all the races that do that too. Ooh, emergency waypoint. I can stop complaining about sexism in video games and go do something productive. Gasp. No, I can't. Queue for it. Just queued for everything now. It's fine. Leave queue. Heck yeah. Chat. Here's the real question, chat. Which guild hall do you think is the best for making like combat arenas? Because I'm leaning toward switching it back to the End of Dragons 1. You like the Norn holding stuff like that? Well, damn it. You've just completely invalidated my argument because no matter how coherent I make my argument, it's still just my opinion. I think a lot of the new animations are really pretty, though. You can say what you want about staff, but Bullet Catcher's gorgeous. Something's gonna get that animation if we get new skills, you know it. That is a great animation. I'd honestly probably be pretty okay if they added that to Chaos Vortex if they didn't want to make it just float. They're gonna use the animation budget, why not? Give me sick warrior things. Animations and such. Game does not want to give me a real PvP match. Also, why do Gunsaber skills have a cooldown at all? Like, for real. 3 minutes, 47 seconds. It does not want to give me a real PvP match today, chat. Oh my god. Oh. Gotta bitch a little, chat. Not gents. Maybe I've been playing too much Spellbreaker. Maybe I need to play, like, something good, like Blades 1. Like Mirage. Get some hype music on here. Really test the limits of the DMCA system. Is Bullet Catcher different from the Rev one? Yeah, the animation's different. At least I think it's different. I haven't actually seen the Revenant staff twirl. Guy told me it was most of the animation was the thief twirl, but they do like a where they catch it at the end, which I haven't seen in other classes. Rev staff 3. You gotta search everything in Google with Guild Wars 2 attached to it. I search Revenant Staff 3 and I get a bunch of videos that are a year long. Iron. Cool. Cool. Alright. Nice, I'm fighting that Reaper again. This game is like, does not know what to do with me. Daredevil. Nice, he doesn't just go through the animations, he's gotta like fight stuff. If they do translate Warrior Spear to... No, it's not just Daredevil. If they do translate Warrior Spear to land, I hope they give the Spear 5 like some kind of crazy Harbinger flip though. I think that'd be awesome. Fighting there other than that one Reaper. I think he's paired with a Spellbreaker. Nice, team's dead. Sick. These games tonight. Then technically a game mode with pseudo. Do staff animation. Duchess of the Arena doing? Dude, these matches. I swear to God. Ow. Damn, dude. One v one the jet. Check this out. Nice staff 3. Solid. Did we lose home as well? How? Oh my god. What kind of crazy lag was that? This guy is like playing in the future somehow. They get him up. Yeah, they got him up as soon as we killed him. That hurt. Ow. I assumed somebody would have popped that. I was terribly wrong. Pretty much. Very true, Sergio. Why are you going mid? Help us with this fight. These are like flat matches too. Like these people are not rated low. There's no way. I don't know what the fuck is up with the MMR in this game right now. Why? Oh my god. It worked out. Did it. Ah, it was his mid-range tether. What, 6 in a row? Oh my god. These matches. I'm gonna end the stream and then like win 11 in a row. Fucking always happens, dude. I always stay in gold 3. It'd be crazy if they do new weapons like right immediately though. Because we basically just got these weapons. Oh no, what if they're not on release? I really hope they are. We'll see, I suppose. Dang, RSQ's here. One more. One more. Can't go out while Let It Roar is playing. I am super hungry though. Thank you guys for joining, appreciate it. And if you two out there catching the VOD, which hopefully didn't get DMCA'd this time, have any ideas for what they're going to do for the underwater weapons, let me know in the comments, because I am definitely open to being wrong, that I really want to hope, I think, just because I don't want anything that's too insane, that they're going to try to translate some of the stuff that's underwater to land versions. And they could probably do that even with Revenant Trident, just by adjusting the numbers, right? Like it hits like 22 times or something insane, and has a 50% chance to do, you know, whatever condition. They could just turn the chance down, right? Plenty of ways they can adapt that just by adjusting numbers and not mechanics. But we will see. I will say that if we get another expansion after this, there's a fairly good chance we get elite specs to go with, you know, knock on some wood, but we get elite specs to go with these new weapons. And I think that would be pretty awesome, honestly. Kind of a way to cap out Guild Wars 2 leading into Guild Wars 3. If and when that happens, right? But we'll see. We'll see how the new expansion does. We'll see how it's received. Hopefully it is hype enough to keep people interested and not salty about Soto. Whatever you may think about it. Honestly, also, hopefully, I really hope we get some updates to some of the old weapons. Like, pistols on NG could use some love. All of the warrior offense and main hands could use some love. Death on Guardian could use some tweaking. It's alright. It's a good support weapon. Scepter could probably use a projectile update if they want it to compete with pistol in a meaningful way. Or maybe just make it something different entirely, since it's more of a setup tool and might generation tool. Probably not a priority, but I'd definitely be down for that. We've already gotten the tease that we're getting new relics, right? So maybe new sigils too, maybe some new stats. I guess we'll see. New sigils would be kind of fun. Welcome back off the phone. Proud of you. I try to lose one more PvP match before we close it out here. It'll be good. I think, see, you say staff on Necro, but I think staff on Necro does exactly, I know it's your main, so you probably have a different perception. I think it does exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's be a zoning tool, right? Maybe they could give it ammunition or a new trait that sort of changes how the marks interact. There's a really cool weapon in Hades where you drop you drop an AoE and then you can slam the AoE to make it detonate, so maybe something like that. So they don't detonate immediately, but if you're rewarded for augmenting it. What would you like Staff on Necro to do, Sergio, since it's your main? More curious about that than anything else. No, Firestalker, don't put me in combat, please. I love you. You're my friend. Do it. You don't want to. Yeah, you outran the Firestalker. The autos? Oh yeah, the autos could get an update. Especially considering they can do like ranged chain autos now. They could do something like that, similar to the Guardian one, but not crap. They could even make it sort of like a ranged scythe attack, since it already turns you into a scythe a little bit. Or turns the staff into a scythe a little bit. Ooh, thieves, yo. Oh, this thief. This thief is... Man. Yeah, it's just Restream. Restream's free. You can only use 2 services, but I really like it when it works. The crappy thing, thank you, Cry. Crappy thing is when it decides to error out and log me out in the middle of the stream and you have to solve literally the hardest captchas possible. But there's plenty of plugins you can get nowadays, now that Twitch has relaxed their chat mirroring policy. That'll do it. That are free. I've been looking into a better bot to deal with like the commands and stuff. But I don't want one that's gonna like fight with the existing bot. Yeah, evading off a jumping puzzle's kind of rough. You're right, guy. There we go. Ruby soundtrack. Perfect. Perfect music to lose another match on this map. I should just go and sit on the objective the entire time. The rate I've been having, like, actual bots. I think this dude might be a bot. He just ran far, and he has an infiltrator signet. Oh boy. Who misses OG Ruby? I sure do. Great show. Great music, great show, great animation. Hi. What is going on? For good talk. Pseudo loses rating the stream, dude. There we go. The Boga's gonna kill me, dude. The lag is real. Dick. Actually have 2 points. Gonna let that thief res. Literally gonna do it. Nope. Sick. I am noticing there's a lot of yelling at your team in silver, even if you're winning. Interesting strategy. Fair skill. Sick. Thank you for doing that. Did not press that button. I need to give up this fucking fight. None of my skills queued up correctly. will help mid. Helpful to have people actually finish down people, though. Ever get that in fucking flat matches? We'll do the dumbest crap. Good talk. I'll literally need to go over here and waste their time. What is this game? Weirdest shit, dude. There, now he goes. Shit, dude. Oh, that's not the direction I wanted to go, and now I'm dead. Solid. Sure. I need you to kill that guy. Oh my god, he didn't die. That was a throw. Matches are nuts, dude. I want to know what the fuck my ping is, though, because I keep hitting people with, like, moves and then that shit happens. Like, you saw that, right? That dude rubber banding? I'm, like, hitting where they were or something. Dead? Sick. to him, buddy. Like that shit. And that. Nice, rampage just didn't go off there. Favorite. It's not dead. Again. Oh man, these are still some like okay matches, but I can't carry this hard. I'm not that good. Even running. Weird dodge daredevil thief. Alright, have we lost all our decay? We've lost all our decay. I can start playing real matches now. Oh my god. They did something, that's for sure. I want one normal match, dude. I just want one match without my weird MMR nonsense. Take it or leave it. Get one match. Swear to god. Crazy. I'm never gonna let myself decay again if that's the kind of matches, because that wasn't fun. Like, that was 6 matches, and I don't mind fighting people and stuff, but like, clearly new people. And I don't know what my MMR is or what. Like, I think I died once that match. Heck yeah, we can take this camp too. Sick. I appreciate that guy. I appreciate all the lag. I really hope they change Staff 3. Is there anything else you don't like about it? Like, Staff in general? Because I like most of the things. They're changing the end of the auto to do flat healing instead of regen, which is good for most warrior things, right? Probably what it always should have. Can you express mail me some lag? I had a computer science teacher who was like, used to joke that having a lag button or a, you know, you basically have a lag button these days, but having a lag like induce would be a great superpower. He's one of the first like people that I knew that like gamed hardcore. Pretty funny. Alright, one more match. Then I'm gonna go eat all the food in my fridge. I think I have a huge lasagna I can cook. It's gonna be good. Win or lose, this'll be it. But yeah, Tuesday we get a expansion release sort of thing. Announcement at least. It's gonna be solid. Did I get that thief again? No, I didn't. I got one of their thieves, I believe. Good. Actually get a real match here. Maybe. I like this map too. The Tuesday expansion announcement, probably more stuff. We'll be moving our first stream day to Tuesday. I'm committing to it now. So if you don't see one on Monday, don't despair. That'll be Tuesday. We'll either do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday next week. Keep it Tuesday, Wednesday. I want to freak everyone out too hard. Do you have any new cosmetics? That's the real question. Ooh, Raven chest piece. Is it not crap? Oh, it's not crap. It looks kind of crap with the full yellow, but that actually looks pretty cool. Might get that. Also, Dragon Bash, true. Is that next Tuesday? This is gonna be awesome. They're gonna like roll into the next expansion. People like Dragon Bash. I think we're on track to get new weapons for Dragon Bash also, right, Sergio? I could be wrong about that. Like the update to the iteration or whatever you want to call it, to the hollow weapons. Where? Going home. Well, I always get home. I feel like I always get home, then my team loses mid. Dang, the adrenaline hacks, it's too good. We have at least one Baron of the Arena on our team now. Feels more like a normal match already. Weird supposed to lose matches in a row. Auto has 2 windups. What the fuck, dude? How do you still have stability, sir? I am a spellbreaker. I'm supposed to be breaking your spells. There should be a spellbreaker trait that says you don't remove any boons except stability anymore. Stability is the only one you remove, period. Base created. Yeah, slow autos aren't great, but it's supposed to be like a support weapon-ish, right? So, is what it is there. It's already juiced out the butt with boons, so I don't know what they would be able to do. Re that. Ow? Ow. Cool. And has a look behind him button. Rude. Rude. Sick. I was stuck in the staff animation. Get him, Baron in the arena. Get him. I thought he was a thief. He's a willbender. Interesting. Just blow all of our cooldowns to get here.
is in my head, and everything they said, it's never making any sense. I got a burning in my heart, it's tearing me apart. Somebody call the doctor. Hey, I think I'm losing my mind now, having trouble finding a way out.
God.
So bad this stuff's gonna burn out. I'm taking, don't know what I give. You know I never mean well. I can't help but help myself. Being placed right under the spell. The mirror shows somebody else. That's dancing ever with draws. They don't take you very far. I under with all the sign-shaped stars. Wearing a special kind of belt.
Fuck, dude.
It's like a monster in the night. It's giving me a fright. I'm battling a gluten-free fight. Is it a city or a sin? Or where did I begin? Somebody call the doctor. Hey, I think I'm losing my mind now. Having trouble finding a way out. Shine so bright, this stuff's gonna burn out. I'm taking, don't know how to give. You know I never mean well. I can't help but
How'd he just die? Ally kill him? Interesting.
the mirror shows somebody else. That's dancing ever with draws. They don't take you very far. I under with all the sign-shaped stars.
Sick.
Wearing a special kind of belt. Learning how to sink before I take
God, this video game, dude. Oh, Staff 3 killed me again!
me where I am, not where I've been.
Ah.
California sun incinerated who I am.
I'm not pressing Staff 3 anymore. Unless it's like right on top of my character. One of you thieves with like actual mobility skills kill this idiot. Dead. That was way harder than that needed to be. Got a normal game though. Finally. Oh my god. Oh buddy, this is a video game that people play, like for fun. Ostensibly. No, I'm kidding. This game's great. Check it out, Guild Wars 2. I'm Pseudo. This is Build Wars 2. This has been a fun stream and foray into what they could do for underwater weapons. If you haven't checked out the stream, rewind it, go check it out. They'll be announcing their next expansion next Tuesday, and we'll see when and if and what we're getting. So stay tuned for that. Like this format, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Be switching it up next week as I mount my camera on my... Ooh, you have lovely fashion on my wall. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Be how it do. And as we kill this poor horse, do you have any final thoughts, guy? I think I'm good. But yeah. Guild Wars 2, Water Edition. Check it out. I will go eat food. And I'll see you guys in Tyria. Peace out. Thank you for joining.